Alright, okay, ready? Right,
Fuck Windows 8.
fucking recording.
Yeah, we can include fucking Windows 8.
Fucking Windows 8. Alright.
That was Windows 7. That's
Alright, okay.
No,
Ready?
Windows 8 sucks. Windows
let me
7's
introduce it. Alright. Welcome to Hell Nobody, the final episode.
Ooh.
Hope you guys are hungry because we got a jam-packed show.
That was horrible. That was so horrible. It was unbelievable.
See what I did there?
I thought it was pretty good.
Thank you. Fuck you.
It was horrible.
I like bad puns though.
Prick. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So we got fact or bullshit.
Woo!
We got film education.
Woo!
Well, sort of film education. You got the review in the film from last time.
Yeah.
Okay. We got.
I sat through the film, man, for the channel.
Was it bad?
No, it wasn't.
Alright.
I actually liked it.
Really?
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, sorry.
It's the intro, man.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
After the spoiler.
We got amateur hour, slight tweak of that as well, and we got some classic covers, which we didn't do last week because we didn't have the song. So
Nice
yeah.
work.
Nice work.
All right.
You're
Okay.
doing well.
So yeah, my name is Ink. With me, Saggy and Cake.
Hi.
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 Hi. All right. First song is "We Give It All We've Got." I'm really happy we got the songs. It's really sort of different from what we usually play. Sort of folksy, bluesy kind of deal. So, hang on. Bob
fuck's
sorry,
sake.
the title's really long. I couldn't see it. By Bob Coltrain Kennedy or Brock's Papa. Enjoy.
People say we're crazy, girl, the way we fucking fight. To tell the truth, I must admit that we sure do it right. What they fail to realize, even though we fight a lot, whether we're fighting or whether we're loving, we give it all we've got. And I'll bet their fire don't burn like ours when the fighting's through. Girl, it's almost worth the battles just to make it up to you. Cause we love just as hard as we fuss and we fight like cats and dogs. Whether we're fighting or whether we're loving, we give it all we've got. From the first time that I saw you, girl, you stole my heart away. Had a fight about where to go on our first date. And when we both get started, Lord, we don't know where to stop. Whether we're fighting or whether we're loving, we give it all we've got. There ain't too many fires that burn like ours when the fighting's through. Lord, it's almost worth the battles just to make it up to you. Because we love just as hard as we fuss and we fight like cats and dogs. Whether we're fighting or whether we're loving, we give it all we've got. Whether we're fighting or whether we're loving, we give it all we've got.
Get on the bed.
Okay. Alright, so yeah. Last episode, how you guys feel? It's been
Pumped.
we've had
Pumped!
had some laughs, some tears, some arguments, some
I'm about
stupidity
a lot of stupidity.
from you.
From me, often. I'm not gonna lie.
Just accept
I
that.
am pretty stupid.
Earlier on, he thought Jude Law was a girl.
Yeah, I did. That's how stupid I
It's an easy mistake to make.
am. Exactly. See?
Yeah, well, no, if you haven't watched a film in the last 50 years, he's in loads of stuff. You should know who he is. It's
No,
a
I was just
proper
saying-
household name.
I was just saying because he looks like a girl.
No, he was doing it by name. He didn't know who he was.
Jude threw me off.
Oh, right, okay.
He does look a bit like a girl, though. I'll give you that.
He does. A lot like a girl. Especially when he's younger as well.
Mm.
Seriously, he
Might as
looks
well be
like
a woman.
It's like Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy? Is that his name?
Cillian
Yeah.
Murphy.
Is it Murphy?
Yeah.
I had one of those things where I said it, and I wasn't sure. Like, it just didn't mean anything to me
Yeah,
after I said it.
you mean the guy from 28 Days Later?
Yeah, it is Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Killian Murphy, or one of the two of those.
One of them.
It wasn't the Cillian Killian thing I had a problem with. It was the Murphy. Was that right?
Okay.
Sorry, I've been like stooped down because I realised, you know, when we were doing that Worms thing, and I put Taylor Kitsch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I realised that I was thinking of the wrong person. I meant Taylor Lautner from Twilight. That was the guy I was supposed to be in there.
Oh,
I put Taylor Kitsch, who played Gambit in Wolverine.
Oh. Ah.
He was also the guy from
See-
Battleship, so...
Well, it just shows that we don't actually know who these people
Yeah,
are.
it's a bit worrying.
Really.
I
No,
know
it's not worrying. It's good.
I knew everyone but Taylor Kitsch, apparently.
Yeah.
He was like, I think he was like a homeless person, and he did like a film, and then he was in like 3 big blockbusters, and they all flopped. He hasn't done anything since.
Nice.
Good start to the career.
Anyway, I'm not as pumped as I was when I saw Kick-Ass 2 the other night.
You saw Chaos 2? Was it good?
Yeah. It actually was quite
Was
good.
it?
Yeah.
I was worried it wasn't going to be as good as the first one.
Same.
Which one of these is yours?
Not that one.
Okay.
One left over.
Yeah,
Let's hear about it.
it's really good. Really? Kick-Ass 2, you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've seen,
probably
he hasn't seen Chaos 1, I bet you
I've
haven't.
seen Kickers one.
Have you really?
Yeah, I watched it in German
He's
as well.
seen the film!
Yeah, we've seen.
We watched it
saw
in German as well.
It was the first time we both
Was
saw
it in
it.
English?
No, I've seen it already.
Oh, okay.
You hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Was it in English?
No. I watched it in English and in German.
Alright.
No, but in Germany, it was only in Germany.
Yeah, so we made. I won't tell the story again from the English I'd already
You
seen.
said you already watched
Yeah,
it?
I'd already watched it.
Oh, whatever. So you watched Kick-Ass?
Yes.
I like Kick-Ass.
I like it.
It's not my favourite movie of all time, and I think it is a little bit overrated, but
It's
Yeah.
still pretty good.
only because everyone's like, oh, it's the best thing that's ever made ever in the entire history,
It's-
and it's not really. It's good, but it's not
it's-
amazing.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's awesome.
exactly. It's fun, but it's not like, fuck me, that was the best film I've ever seen in my life. Like
Although,
everyone-
Whoa!
like
I
a-
have to admit, a little bit after Kick-Ass 2, I was like, yes, that was so fucking awesome.
I think the problem, I was worried about Kick-Ass 2 because Kick-Ass 1 had John Murphy. Is that his name?
No.
Too many
No,
Murphys.
this is John Murphy as a soundtrack guy. He did the soundtrack.
I
To
don't
20,
know.
he did the soundtrack to 28 Days Later. That's why I'm getting confused.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Was it Cillian Murphy? Was it Cillian Murphy? I really want to know now.
I don't know.
Fuck. Anyway, John Murphy. I'm sure that's the right name. Yeah.
Do a
Look it
search.
up. Yeah.
Do a quick
John,
search.
John Murphy. Oh man, I've been lost my groove now. There was basically a collection of John Murphy's soundtracks in Kick-Ass 2. It had the soundtrack from 28 Days Later. It had the hiccuping.
What are you doing?
It had the soundtrack from Sunshine. It is Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
It's just, is it John Murphy then? Did I get that wrong?
Just having a quick check here.
It was one of the things where I said it and then I just completely
John
lost all
Murphy.
meaning. Yeah, no, it is John Murphy.
Okay, this both Murphy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
What were you saying?
I was just saying that Kick-Ass 2, Kick-Ass 1 had all the soundtrack from John Murphy's soundtracks. It was just basically a
Oh, I
compilation. It had 28 Days Later in it, it had Sunshine, it had that other thing he did. Pretty much everything but Sherlock Holmes it had in it, because that wasn't out at the time, obviously.
He did the Sherlock Holmes thing.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Hans Zimmer did that.
Ooh.
Maybe,
I have to
yeah.
admit, I think
John Murphy
That
was
sounds-
John Murphy was the stuff for Guy Ritchie, so I just assumed I don't actually know that. I think he did it. Did he?
Making it
No,
more
'cause
assumptions.
I've seen.
It does sound. Yeah, it did sound Hans Zimmerish, didn't it?
Yeah.
Filmography, I guess.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
Nice check here going on.
No, I guess he didn't do it.
No.
No.
Did he do anything with Guy Ritchie, or am I just thinking of something completely different? Yeah, he did Lock, Stock and stuff like that. That's why and Snatch. That's why I assumed it was Sherlock Holmes, but I guess that was Hans Zimmer, which makes sense because it sounded like Hans Zimmer.
I don't know why Hans Zimmer gets everything.
Because Hans Zimmer's amazing.
So
that's
he's
why.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I agree. He's pretty damn good. But,
He is pretty good.
but it's just like there are other people.
I
who do
think
just as good.
I think it depends on what the film is. Like Clint Mansell is very good.
I don't know.
He did the soundtrack to Requiem for a Dream.
Oh really?
You know the Lux Eternia. It's da 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 da. You know the massive one in every trailer ever.
No, it is not.
You'll recognize it if you heard it.
Okay.
It's very famous.
You have to play it for us.
I used to be able to play it, but I'm not sure if I can. I'll see if I can play it in the break. Okay, so he did that, and he did the soundtrack for The Fountain, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. It depends. If you want something like epic and dramatic, then you need someone like Clint Mansell. If you want something epic, proper epic, then you need Hans Zimmer. If you need something a bit more old school soundtrack, then you need John Murphy, that kind of thing. Right.
What about Danny Elfman?
If you actually want something by Tim Burton.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Or The Simpsons.
Oh, The Simpsons. I love Danny Elfman though. What's this? There's trouble everywhere. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, did he actually do that?
Mhm.
He actually wrote the song to that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think it was Danny Elfman and someone else, but yeah, he did.
That's pretty cool.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
This is Halloween. Oh shit! Should play that on the Halloween special.
You should have.
Should we get a cover of that for the Halloween special?
That's really good.
I won't be copyright
Do it.
free though, will it?
Just
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We can still do it.
Fuck it, we can do it anyway.
It does matter to me. It shouldn't matter because we're not making money off it, but it does matter to me because I don't want it to be taken down. Because we had that problem before.
Yeah,
Me and
so
Cake had a almost radio show, which is basically the same thing, only without other people's music. And
Everyone got ripped down.
we were using studio music, and it just got ripped down. So,
Every single time.
yeah.
I think it must
good
have
old
breached copyright about 20 times.
Yeah. I kept like refuting the
Yeah.
strikes until they were just like, "Fuck you, these are proper legit," and then they got rid of them.
That's harsh. Not as harsh as YouTube, man.
No, not really. We were using proper music though.
Yeah, it's
to be
fine.
fair. And they were good music as well. They were very popular music. So, well, they weren't really. I mean, we had like
They weren't really, to be fair.
we had,
Some
like
of them.
War. What is it good for? That one. War, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there.
I had a dream last night. No, it wasn't last night. It was like 2 weeks ago.
I had a dream last night. What? How is that anywhere near?
I had a
I had a
dream.
dream last night.
I had a
2
dream a
weeks
while ago because I was going to claim it was last night, but then I realised I already told you. So
Yeah.
I had a dream a while ago, which you might find kind of interesting, David, because I've already told you what it is.
Yeah.
It's on with Martin, and he.
Oh yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
So I was in a public bathroom.
Okay.
And Martin, Britain, our friend Martin,
Yeah.
he came in and he said, "I need to piss," then punched me in my kidneys and made me drunk.
This is a quality story.
For no reason.
Punch you in the kidneys and made you drunk.
Yeah, by punching me.
By
in the kidneys.
punching you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just
And then I turned around and for some reason there was a bathtub in this public bathroom.
Yeah.
And clothed you, sat in the bathtub, just chilling out for no reason. With no water running, you were just sat in the bathtub. I think you were like reading a magazine or something. Like, because I was complaining
That's
because I was drunk at this point, hadn't been punched in the kidneys. Mine just left after that as well. He didn't go for a piss, just left. And I was just sat there with like holding my side, pretty much drunk, stumbling around. Then I opened the curtains, saw you sat there,
Yes, that's creepy.
just chilling.
That's
You didn't even
weird.
like acknowledge me whatsoever. And then I turned around and Kate came in, and he just went, "Yeah!" and then walked out again. And I was just like, "Fuck this, I'm going." I left the room.
That's pretty random, man.
Was that it?
That was it.
Wow.
That's all I remember.
That is crazy.
It was pretty weird. That would be the best superpower ever. Punching someone in the kidneys and making them drunk.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It does.
Kind of weird way.
That's why I liked it, because it just
Yeah.
made sense.
In the way that it makes no sense at all.
Well, yeah, but like the idea that it's kidneys is related to being drunk.
Maybe, maybe you're worried about Martin punching.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was like the night after I made him punch me for fun.
Oh right. Because
Yeah.
that's what you do.
I was drunk. It all fits together. I was drunk and I was saying to Martin, because I wanted to know how hard Martin punched, because he always claiming he punches really hard. So I was like, "Okay, Martin, punch me," and he punched me at like supposedly 10%, and it was like, "All right." And he did 25%, and it was like, "Fuck!" And he was, "Do you want me to do 50? No, don't do 50%.
25%.
Not in the face, in the stomach." And then Kieran came in and he was like, "Oh, let me do it." And I was like, "All right, Kieran, you can do it." And he said, "I'll do 5%." He did it 5%. There was no way that was 5%. Like, he proper went at it and it proper hurt.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh fuck, it really hurt." And he was like, "That was nothing. I pretty much just hit. I just tapped you like Kieran does." He's
Yeah,
like,
no.
"Oh, there was nothing. Oh, you're such a pussy. There was nothing." And I was like, "Fuck off. You proper went at it." Little
Oh,
liar.
dear.
And then Gabe wanted to join in for some reason, but
What,
he didn't.
Gabe punched you?
No, I punched Gabe. Or Immoral Cupcake, because I am going to bring him into some videos eventually. I will do it. Gabe, if you're listening, you will be in our videos at one point. In time, in the future.
That's kind of scary. It's
We
like
could bring him to Fright Night,
We're good.
which we're
Yeah,
doing in Halloween.
do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary though how you're saying that. It's kind of like
Because he's
you're
going to...
you're from like this. Yeah, it's like the TV talking.
Yeah.
to you sort of thing.
Yeah.
We're coming for you,
That is
Gabe.
good, yeah.
And I was gonna say, last night I did have a weird dream as
Yeah.
well. It was you know, Breaking Bad.
I do. My brother's obsessed with it now.
Yeah, is he good?
Yeah.
He should be. Well, anyway, I had a dream about like some of the characters in there, and like some shit went down in the last episode.
Yeah, don't spoil anything. I haven't seen any.
No,
of it,
I won't. Well, anyway, some stuff happened in like my house,
Right.
and then Walter White.
Hal from Malcolm in the Middle came
Yeah.
in, started
Hal-
dancing.
yeah. Walter White like stabbed me.
Oh.
Yeah. I woke up.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Weird.
that's a bit weird.
It was.
I thought isn't Walter White supposed to be the nice protagonist guy?
Ooh, he is the protagonist.
But isn't he a nice guy?
Yeah, he is.
So why would he stab you?
Plot twist.
You should watch. You should watch it.
No.
I wouldn't.
That's not a spoiler, by the way.
Oh.
He doesn't stab me.
someone. He
He
just
doesn't-
stabs you.
Comes out and stabs you.
Sorry about that. I hit the microphone. Yeah,
Comes and stabs you specifically.
in the show.
He doesn't stab anyone, by the way, as well.
Well, spoiler.
Oh, I'm going to stab someone. Jeez.
It's saying anything about anything is a spoiler.
Okay.
It's like House at the End of the Street. One of the things that pisses me off about films, like trailers and stuff, is when they say at the
Yes.
end, if you know what I'm gonna say, when they say
Yeah.
at the end, you'll never see the twist coming or something like that.
Hmm.
They'll go, House at the End of the Street. I just didn't see the end coming. Well, now I'm expecting there to be a fucking twist.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
real helpful. Stupid.
You could just.
I mean,
go
House at the End of the Street was a terrible movie anyway. But
Jennifer
yeah.
Lawrence.
She's
Thumbs up.
good actress, but terrible movie.
Yeah.
There's nothing happened in it. It was just stupid. Like most horror movies nowadays. I don't think I've seen a good horror movie in a while.
Oh, really?
I haven't.
Oh, you say that, but
Name one. That...
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, shut up! We've gone over this.
It's not scary though, is it?
No, it's not meant to be scary.
It's a horror.
It's meant to be a little bit scary.
It's
but
not. Yeah. I think I was talking as far as like proper scary horror films.
Oh,
on the
okay.
side. I wouldn't consider Cabin in the Woods an actual horror film, to be honest. It's more of a horror parody mixed
Yeah.
with drama and comedy
Yeah.
and weird satire.
Yeah.
Horror satire, I'd say.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Even though I know you didn't like it, still gonna say
It
it.
just wasn't my thing. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
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 But yeah, like I think Paranormal Activity is probably the last film I saw that really properly scared me. Like the first one.
Isn't that just a load of doors and hallways?
Yeah, but it's the tension.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Everything's just a combination of monsters and ghosts and. What are you fucking doing?
Nothing.
Woman in Black was pretty scary.
Yeah, I was scared of that.
Yeah.
My sister laughed at that.
I think that.
What? How?
She didn't find it
This is
scary.
12.
She didn't find it
She's
scary.
not 12. How old is your sister now?
Sister's 16.
16. Oh shit. Sorry,
That's the last time you saw my sister, to be fair.
the last time I probably saw your sister when she was 12, so I just always imagined her as 12.
Whoa! Whoa!
I didn't mean it like that, alright?
Dive into your mind there.
Didn't mean it. What? I didn't mean it like that.
So I'm sure you didn't.
But like, I love Woman in Black. I read the book. I'm moving on. I read the book. I watched the movie and I watched the play. I didn't do the play first and the book and the movie.
The play was really scary.
The play was the best of the three. Play scared the shit out of me. The book a little bit, but you can't really get scared by a book. I don't think. Not unless it's like really well written. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's more just draws you in, but it won't like make you not be able to sleep.
Mm.
Whereas the play was fucking scary as hell.
Yeah, or a movie.
And
Yeah.
I know a game.
the movie was really scary, but it was also really sad as well. Like with the kids dying. It's not spoiler. They die every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Was it really?
It was a little bit. Like I think because the music helped with that.
I don't think it.
Especially the
in
kid in the fire.
In the movie, it didn't really seem that. I don't know. It didn't seem that sad, did it?
I
In the
thought
movie.
I thought it was quite sad in the movie.
Maybe
But it was very
Maybe I
scary.
watched the same
The movie
film.
was very scary. What I didn't like about the movie is how
And
they
it was a
changed
12
it.
as well, wasn't it?
It was a 15, I think, wasn't it?
No, it was 12.
Was it really?
Yeah, I remember.
That was a
it, 'cause-
12?
Yeah,
What about the girl who spews up blood from her mouth?
it's a girl who speaks.
Yeah,
up.
she drank like lye or whatever.
Why do I not remember this?
Yeah, she
You don't
came
remember
in.
this film,
She
do
came
you?
in and they were like, "Oh, what did she drink? What did she drink?" She was like, "She drank this lye thing." And then
Oh right.
she started
yes.
coughing up blood everywhere.
Yeah,
What's that? A 12?
it was a 12A maybe.
Oh, okay.
12A.
Alright.
It was. It's,
Alright,
I swear
then.
to God, it was really. It was a big thing because like
It shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been a 12. If it was.
yeah.
I thought it was a 15.
No, it was a 12 because like everyone was like, I would not let. If I was 12 years old, I would be shitting myself.
I would shit myself a Batman if I was 12 years old.
How you
It's
wouldn't?
the Joker. It's scary as
The
fuck.
Joker's not that scary.
The Joker's not scary.
He is pretty scary.
He's not that scary.
If you're a 12-year-old, he is.
It depends.
Buffy the Vampire scared me when I was 12.
yeah.
Me too.
That was nothing.
I think I pissed myself once.
Really?
Yeah.
You literally,
yeah.
literally
Jesus.
pissed yourself.
I was like 5 years old.
It's just in.
I was like 5 years old. So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
yeah.
It's horrible.
I was still wearing nappies.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't really.
Like, yeah,
I reckon I shared too much
I
then.
think you did.
Yeah.
I think that was a bit too far.
Damn.
Let's play a song, shall we?
I do like Buffy the Vampire Slayer now.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like it too. I haven't watched it in a while, but I do like it.
Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it.
And that girl from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I watched it, to
Alison.
see how young she was.
Alison.
See how young she was.
That's a bit weird.
Whoa.
See how much younger she was is what I said. Because it's interesting.
Yeah,
It's like when you watch like an actor, like Johnny Depp, for example. That sounds really like Johnny Depp. Like when you watch like his new stuff, like Pirates of the Caribbean, which is probably the worst thing he's ever done in my opinion. The new one's not the first one. The first one was good.
Yeah.
But like when you watch his newer stuff, and then when you go back to 21 Jump Street, which is one of my favorite series ever, which they fucking ruined with the movie. It was really weird watching him that young. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a few actresses like that as well.
Actresses exclusively.
No,
Yeah.
I can't remember any. Oh no, it's Christian Bale. Seen.
Actresses.
No, I was just saying I've seen Christian Bale as like a kid and something. as
Yeah. Brad Pitt looks really weird when he's a kid, like proper kid.
well. Never seen.
Adrian Brody looks well different when he's a proper kid.
No, the weird thing is Natalie Portman and Kirsten Dunst look exactly the same.
Not now.
They do,
They
except
don't.
they're taller.
What?
That's it.
No, they don't. Are you serious?
They do.
Kirsten Dunst being the one from Spider-Man and Small Soldiers,
Yeah.
and now no, they look nothing alike.
No, they don't look exactly the same. When they were kids.
Oh, when they were kids.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking about now.
it was confusing.
It's like they look
Why
so
would I
different from
suddenly
now.
move on to that?
What?
Well, I wouldn't suddenly
Got
move
to
on to
arrange
Natalie
that.
Portman and.
Well, because when I said, "What you mean back then?" and then you just didn't answer, so I assumed you meant no. Never mind. That's fair song.
Yeah.
Right. This is "Due to You" by Dajana Schaffrath. I think that's right. If it's not, my apologies. She's a very good German artist. I think. Hopefully. I think she's German. Yeah, it's very good. So yeah, enjoy.
Let's listen to it.
You stood in the dark when my heart fell to the floor, and the tears were coming like, oh, oh. You were there every time that I was feeling like a mess in the dark, feeling like a fucking alone. You said you can do it every time. Now my heart is speeding due to muscles and blood, but some flesh is never enough. I know it's still beating due to you. still stay like it was. Oh, when you feel like my home, will you take it with you when you go? Crossing all the borders, let us make it like it was. Could it also mean you put my home into this wide world? Now my heart is beating in myself and love, but some flesh is never enough. I know it's still beating due to you. Now my heart is beating due to myself and blood, but some flesh is never enough. I know it's still beating due to you. Hey!
Alright, children. Alright, so I'm gonna play that bit from that song I was talking about, Lux Eternia, so to tell you what it is, because you will recognise it.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's only the motif, the riff bit. I don't actually know the whole thing.
What?
It's basically fuck my pedal go, man. What fuck my pedal go, man. Yeah, you should recognise. If you don't, then I'd be very surprised. It basically just goes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I seem to sort of recognise it.
I don't know how. I don't know how to play it, but
We sort of get it.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay, so fact or bullshit then.
You're in the way of the...
Oh fuck! Do you have it off by heart by any
No.
chance? Alright, I guess how are we gonna do? Alright, you
I'll
swap,
sit in the middle.
swap places
Yeah,
with me.
we'll just
No, you sit there. Sit there. It means I will sit
Yeah,
on the bed
okay.
and we'll just sort of
We'll quickly rearrange ourselves.
make sure we can't see it.
Doesn't really matter, because... It's the only thing you've got to do.
Still look at the screen. Still look at the screen.
Yeah, man. Okay. Fact or bullshit. Week 6, yeah? The finale.
It's the final. Yeah.
Yes.
Very final.
Okay.
Messing with the microphone.
Okay.
Make sure you go back to Audacity in case it's not working.
Okay, I'll
They
just,
did nothing to block my vision of the screen.
yeah, just don't look at it then. Just look away.
I can't
Okay.
even hear anyway.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Wait,
move.
can you do you want to like point the microphone so we can actually hear us?
Yeah. Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I'll put it there,
Don't
yeah?
like not ruin my
Can
like,
you...
room.
Is
or
it gonna
anything
get
like
everyone?
that. Yeah, it should do.
Alright. I'll put it there.
Alright.
Okay, you have a joker this week. Okay. One of the rounds is complete bullshit.
Well, all of it. Is
Yes, so you
bullshit.
need to work. So I'm going to give you that as well. You got to work out which round you're allowed one go each.
That was weird.
I don't
It was
know.
weird. That happened.
Should you have one go each, or should you have a combined go? So like you get a go to decide which one's complete bullshit. Shall I give you both one, or shall you have a combined one? So
Wait,
to make a decision
isn't it just
together?
like we'll choose which one's fact, or we'll say like when you're doing it, if we
Yeah.
say it's fact, then we're wrong because they're all bullshit. But if we think they're all bullshit, then we'll say they're all bullshit.
Okay.
Like I could say it's all bullshit, and you could say no, one's a fact, and then I'd be
Okay.
right if it's all bullshit. It'd just be the same thing, I think.
Okay.
Oh, why would you be right?
Because I'm always right. Shall I
Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay. Your rounds are as imaginative as always.
Oh yeah? Is it letters?
No, you've got
Numbers.
you got science,
Ooh.
colours, and animals.
I wouldn't drink that.
I really wouldn't bring that.
We were shooting it with a BB gun.
And it's been in the room a week, so I wouldn't drink it. Okay, do you want science, colours, or animals?
I think colours, because I know how shit you are at colours.
Okay.
So,
Okay, you ready?
yeah, you okay with colours?
I'm okay with colours.
Okay.
I decided for us both there.
Fact numero uno. Okay. There are a limited number of green stars.
Are there any green stars?
I don't think so. There might be, but I don't. It goes blue.
I thought they were all yellow.
No.
They're not all yellow either.
No, it goes.
It's a joke.
It goes from bluish white to yellowish to orangish to red.
So there are no green.
I don't think so. It wouldn't make any sense to me to have green stars.
Well, I'm not going to trust
There
that.
could be, due to like fusion
I'm
and
not going to
everything.
trust that, because I think it possibly could be.
No.
Why would you just randomly say green? Like, surely he...
Because he
No.
knows, because he's obviously found out about stars and then been like, hey,
Yeah,
there's
just-
blue stars, there's orange stars,
So you just thought,
there's
oh,
red
there must
stars.
be a green star as well.
No, it's like hoping we think that.
Oh! Yeah, I think if he was going to do this, he would legitimately think they were green stars.
But there aren't.
Yeah,
This better not be the shark thing over again.
It's not the shark thing.
It
No,
better
the
not be,
crocodile.
it better
It's
not
not,
be,
it's not the crocodile thing.
better not
over
be
again.
the moon thing all over
Okay, it's not the moon thing either.
So much controversy.
Alright.
Okay, are you ready? For
Yeah.
Your next colour. Okay, the word mummy in Egyptian used to refer to the
Wait,
colour
do you
brown.
mean mummy as in mummies, sarcophagus mummies?
The word mummy used to refer to the colour brown in Egyptian.
Why would it be brown?
Because rags are brown.
Because the mummy was a shit film.
Oh!
It wasn't.
Oh!
It wasn't. It was a good film.
What did you-
Because Tomb of the Dragon Emperor was a shit film.
Okay.
Oh! I like the mummy. I can't believe I said that. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, your last one is that white cars are the least likely to get into an automobile accident.
Oh, I think that's true actually.
White cars.
White
Because you can
cars.
see them, I suppose.
Oh, actually no, maybe that's not true.
What about yellow cars?
It-
No,
Well,
I-
neon green cars.
It's to do with the reflection though, rather than the colour.
That's what people always say that grey cars are like the easiest to get into an accident.
Grey cars.
Grey cars.
Yeah, don't ask me why.
This is
Surely black cars would be the worst.
Well, at night I guess.
at night they probably do get into more
but-
accidents.
Do people just not put headlights on anymore?
No,
Yeah.
they drive around in the dark.
Yeah. I guess what we're all thinking.
They use camo. That's why.
They use camo.
I don't know. I gotta go for the car one. I gotta go
Or
for that's true.
What
Okay,
was the
you've
other
got stars or the word mummy.
I think I'm gonna go with mummy because I don't know why he would say brown if it wasn't.
Or they could
true.
all be bullshit.
I don't,
Or they could all be bullshit.
I don't think
yeah.
they're all bullshit. I'm gonna go with the mummy.
What are we done? Are we
Yeah.
selected?
I'm gonna say they're all bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you up
I'm
for it?
going for the mummy.
Okay. Number 1. There are a limited number of green stars. Is bullshit.
Alright.
Okay.
They're all gonna be bullshit 'cause it's doing it like this now, ain't he?
White cars are the least likely to get into an
No,
automobile accident. Is
so,
bullshit.
So the mummy's true then? Or are you just doing that
And-
last bit tense?
The word mummy used to refer to the colour brown. Is the correct answer.
Oh,
Yes!
fuck.
I know,
Really?
'cause I don't know why
Yeah.
he wouldn't say it was brown because that makes no
Yeah.
sense.
The whole point is it wasn't fit any sense. You'd be like, doesn't make any sense.
If it doesn't make any sense to us, then it's obviously true.
Fair enough. Okay. So, your bullshit's still hanging in the balance.
my bullshit
Yeah.
is still hanging in the balance.
David's used his bullshit.
David's used
Oh, I've
bullshit.
used it.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
you only get one chance.
Then you get a limited number of bullshits.
Really?
What? Come
What?
on.
Oh, because you could just do bullshit
Yeah,
for one.
yeah.
Right, for one of them, won't he? Yeah, that makes
So?
sense. So you get one each.
Yeah.
Oh, I really thought that was.
But what if he knows they're all bullshit? Then he can't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the
He
game
just has
works.
to not tell me, so I don't use it.
Okay. Science or animals?
You choose.
Science.
Science.
Fuck, I'm terrible at science.
Okay.
You have to do it anyway, you know.
I know. I know. But I want like a good.
He wants
like,
the points.
I'm
Yeah.
doing so well. I don't even need to try.
Okay.
Deal.
Number 1. Every year, about 80% of your atoms are replaced.
80%
Of your atoms.
of
Yeah.
your atoms.
Of what you're made of. Gets
Okay.
Do you
beaten
mean
and redone.
cells?
No, atoms.
Atoms.
Your
Okay.
atoms.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. I get it now. Now you've repronounced
Yeah.
it. I understand.
Okay, number 2. A jet at 800 miles per hour becomes 1 atom smaller than its original length.
A jet at what?
800 miles per hour becomes 1 atom smaller than its original length.
Are these just all going to be atoms?
The last one's not an atom.
Alright.
Okay.
True one then.
And the invention of the pacemaker was a mistake by a mechanic.
The pacemaker being something that you have in your heart so that you don't...
to regulate your heartbeat.
How can that be a mistake by a mechanic?
It's up to you.
Apparently it's up to us.
What's to do with a mechanic?
Well, mechanics build stuff, don't they?
They don't build stuff to go in the human body.
That's what mistakes about, though, isn't it? It's a mistake.
So he built a pacemaker by mistake, and then the hospitals are just like, all right,
Fucking genius.
shove it in there, and we'll see what happens.
What the hell? No,
Okay.
that doesn't make any.
That doesn't sound right to me.
It
Why
doesn't
would it
make
be
any
mechanic?
sense.
Okay. So, what?
Unless you describe it
just
wrong.
fixing a car.
Or unless they're
It's
all-
like, oh, I got to fix this car, Steve. Oh, fucking hell, I made a pacemaker. Fucking hell, this will bring someone back to life. Shit. I'm a genius.
He was the worst mechanic
Or-
ever, but he was the best doctor.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Or they're all complete bullshit.
Alright, what were the other two again?
Every year, about 80% of your atoms are replaced. Or that a jet at 800 miles per hour becomes one atom smaller than its original length.
Why?
Because it's going so fast that it like loses an atom.
I think that one's true.
That's bullshit. No,
That's science.
that doesn't make any sense. Unless you have dust on it, I don't think that
It's
could count.
it's far. I can't even get it around my head. So I'm.
So a jet. So
if you
jet,
can get it around your head, we're
Okay.
about as shit as science as each other. So if you can get
Okay.
it around your head,
I sort of
to
got
make
it.
sense.
Sort of. Because like, isn't it something like the faster you go, the smaller your mass? I'm not sure.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
I'm sure the faster you go,
Your
something,
mass is constant.
something like changes, so it would become an atom less. I don't get what changes, but I have a feeling it would make sense.
What is an atom?
You don't know what an atom is?
What's an atom?
Oh dear.
What's an atom? Tell me.
An atom. So I believe an atom is made of like your electrons, neutrons, and stuff like that. It
Yeah.
all goes together to make an atom,
Okay.
and atoms make up the jet.
I didn't know what an atom was, but I wasn't
Atom-
I wasn't
they're like-
convinced that you did.
Atoms,
That's why I was saying
atoms
it.
are absolutely tiny.
Just because you used atom for both. I don't know if you wanted to use atom for both.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was, to be honest. I didn't know fuck all that science. I barely know what an electron was.
No, I barely know. I know they
It's
go
a
round.
negative
I know
link.
they go round the atom.
Yeah, in Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, there's two on the first ring, and it goes like 8, like 3 times.
I know
it
what a
goes up to
nucleus. A nucleus. I know that word.
Yeah.
That's the middle.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
cell.
nucleus.
So it's
Yeah.
the egg.
Woo!
It's the yolk.
It's the yolk.
It's the yolk of a cell.
It's the yogurt in the middle.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
nucleus is also the neutrons and protons
Shut up.
going together.
Shut up.
It's the atoms.
You shut up.
So you know a lot about science. You must know this is what's right. Obviously, I think the
Um,
mechanic one is just bullshit.
Huh?
I think the mechanic one is just stupid.
It,
like-
it could be true.
It
Though.
could
He
be
just
true.
worded,
If
he
it
just
is true, I mean,
worded it wrong.
if it is true, I'm not going to be happy. I want you to check that.
So what? So
And-
you've got 80% of your atoms, or as a jet gets to 800 miles per hour, it
I think-
loses an atom.
I think I've heard that the 80% one is true, so I'm gonna go with that's true.
I don't think
or
it'll be-
they're all totally bullshit.
I don't think it'll be
Forget
around about 80%. I don't think it will be that round number.
I don't know.
It seems a bit.
He might have just heard that they say that people said.
It'll probably be like 79.5 or something
Yeah.
like that. But obviously that would count. If it was
Yeah.
79.5, we said yeah, and you'd be like, no, it was bullshit. It was
That's only-
79.9.
I'd be like, yeah.
So
Yeah, I think it is the first
I'm-
one because
I'm
I
gonna
remember. Because actually, I remember it on Vsauce.
do you only have 3 of these? So
Yes.
one of these 3 are all bullshit.
One of these 3 is complete bullshit.
Any chance we can hear the animal one now?
Okay, I'll do the animal one. So
That's
I'll,
not fair. Wait, how
no,
are you
no.
trying?
I'll keep your answers, and then I'll do the animal one.
Oh, okay. No, well, no, because that's stupid. Because there's no point doing the animal one, then, is it? The whole point of you saying the animal one was so that I can decide what the
Yeah.
answer's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm not gonna use your answers. You have your answers now, and then I'll tell you it. Then you can re-decide if you want to keep your answer from the first one.
No, because I lost my
You're
chance.
too late. You lost your chance.
No, that's not
You
fair.
took it straight
You
away.
didn't ask, man. You didn't
That's
ask.
not fair.
You
Fuck
didn't ask
you.
for
No,
the
fuck
rules.
it. Fuck it. Don't do that. Then I'll say second. Number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
First
Okay.
one.
They're probably all
First
gonna
one.
be
First
bullshit.
one is true.
They're probably all gonna be bullshit now.
Yeah, probably.
Number 1 is bullshit.
No, it's not. Look on fucking Vsauce. That's not.
It
Fuck
is.
you.
It is.
How
It's
is
not-
that not
it's
true?
not true.
Alright, easy.
It's not true.
How?
No,
You-
yeah.
In fact, it's more than that.
How
Quite
much?
a
No,
lot.
you can't
How
do
much?
that.
Hold on. How much more?
15% more.
Alright, that could count.
What? Come off it.
15% is a lot to get wrong.
I don't.
No,
it's
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 not.
a bit.
It's a bit. A bit.
It is kind of a
Oh,
dick
fuck
move.
off.
But
Because I know I've heard that before. I just don't remember the fucking number.
95% versus 80.
is a lot. There's a lot of difference there.
But to be
Oh,
fair,
it's not polar
but
opposites.
to be
though.
fair, you going right. So it's obviously 95%. So I'm gonna say 80. That's a bit of a dick move.
It's a bit of a dick move, but this was done very
But hey,
quickly
he's done
yesterday.
that. He's done that pretty much every time now.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Fuck's
It's
sake.
wrong. Deal with it.
You deal with it.
Okay.
You're right. I'm gonna
Mine's
deal
probably
with
wrong. So I will-
Number 2 is also wrong.
Damn it! Is it the mechanic?
It
one?
is the mechanic.
Fuck
one.
off.
it. That's ridiculous. Shut up.
It's
Oh,
not.
Steve, I've killed them all hard. Oh my god.
No.
I tried to fix an engine and I've made a pacemaker. How? Tell me how. Tell me
Okay, so
how right now.
it turns out that he was sort of doing research into the human body, and
Well,
was,
the mechanic was.
and was a mechanic, and happened to like.
And he was a mechanic.
Oh, sorry. So
Wait, wait.
it wasn't.
In his spare time, he was a mechanic. It's like saying, like, oh, I don't know. It's like saying David Beckham. He was an avid writer,
Yeah.
but he also played football on the side. I mean, fuck's sake.
Yeah. He'd be like, David Beckham earns this amount of money from writing. And he doesn't actually earn it from football, but he does writing as well.
I'll look it up, and I'll get to the details behind this.
I don't believe you, man.
So he's not a mechanic. If it's not
Right.
fucking hell, he just is a mechanic. But that's not the way. He was.
It's
You made it sound like
completely irrelevant.
you made it sound like he was fixing someone's tank of oil.
Yeah.
And he made a pacemaker.
I put the invention of the mechanic in Google as well.
The invention of the mechanic.
Okay, I'm just looking at.
The mechanic accidentally
look at
created
this
a
now.
life-saving device. I was like, fuck you, I wanted my engine fixed. I've got you something better.
I was making a car and it didn't work.
Alright.
Here we go. Hops was trained as an electrical engineer at the University of
Right.
Manitoba
Right.
and joined the National Research Council in 1941.
You said mechanic,
So
not
he joined,
engineer.
So he was an engineer who joined the National Research Council, and you
Yeah.
said he was a mechanic. Who
It's
accidentally-
not the same thing.
The whole of he was in a research centre. That's probably where it came from.
What?
Research, as in scientific research. That's probably
Yeah,
how
but
he
made
accidentally.
it. I said it wasn't about him. I
He
didn't
didn't
say
invent
about
it
the
in a
organisation.
garage, did he? Doing some guy's MOT. Invented
He was
it.
like, yes, I'll do it in the MOT.
So he was an engineer. He wasn't an engineer. He was qualified as an engineer, and he joined the National Research Society, or whatever it was, council.
So he
Okay.
was an actual scientist, not a
So-
mechanic.
So he was a scientist.
He was
Not
a
a
scientist mechanic, man.
He
No,
wasn't a
you said
mechanic.
He
mechanic.
was a mechanic.
Where does it say
No.
that?
Oh, fuck, I read mechanic.
You
You
said
read
engineer.
That's difference.
It was a fucking mechanic.
Oh, what the fuck?
This was on yesterday, very late. Okay, I could be fucked. There's fucking time.
I'll tell you,
to
while you're at it, check up if it is 80%.
It's not 80%. It's definitely 95.
Oh, you saw it on Vsauce.
I
as well.
double checked it.
So your all bullshit one was not all bullshit. Oh, no, it was all
It
bullshit.
was all
That was all
bullshit.
bullshit. That wasn't the all bullshit one.
No.
But hang on, now we know the animal.
Yeah,
one's
no,
all
that was the
bullshit.
problem.
So now we know the animal one's all bullshit, so that's good.
Or my own one could be a bullshit.
Do your own one first, and we'll be the judge of that. If you do it quickly, then you already know what it. Oh no, because you already would know what it is, so it's not going to be on the spot, is it?
What?
If you're saying your on the spot one's all bullshit, then it's not on the spot because you know it's all bullshit now.
I don't know it's all bullshit now.
But you just said it was.
I said it could be all bullshit.
Fucking hell, whatever.
I'm still looking at this mechanic.
It physically can't be, unless it can be, I suppose, but whatever. And the fact that you just went, oh yeah, that's the problem. Oh wait, no, it's my other one.
Yeah. I think that was the biggest giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Or, it's like as ingenious as there isn't a bullshit one at all. And it was a lie.
That was the ultimate bullshit.
Yeah.
Funny how you just came up with that now.
Yeah, no, I came up with it ages ago.
Sure, you did. It just doesn't turn on. It's not battery.
Okay, cool. I was hoping you pick animals earlier on. Sort of ruined it.
We ruined it by
You
picking
ruined the
the
surprise,
ones.
man.
By picking
Even though you were wrong about everything.
I'm amazing. Not wrong.
So technically, that one was the all bullshit one.
Yeah.
Man, did that piss me off. What the fuck?
Seriously,
what?
mechanic
Why?
accidentally invented the pacemaker in his
Really?
garage while he was doing someone else's fucking...
15%
He was changing tyres and he suddenly came up with this amazing idea to help someone's heart. Awesome.
Can't even find the website.
Put on a song. Put on a song.
Put on a fucking... Wait,
I'm
dude.
going to scream into a pillow.
Just tell me the animal ones now because I just want to know what they were. We know
They
they're
were.
bullshit, just tell me what they are now.
Okay, they were. An ostrich's eye is as large as its brain.
Oh, I could believe that.
Well, that's not true.
A house mouse is the world's smallest mammal.
That's bullshit.
That's obviously bullshit.
Or the European eels have to eat throughout their long migration to the Sargasso Sea.
I would probably pick that as true if I was reading that one.
I don't know.
Is that really
I
false?
would have said that all.
European
Yes.
eels have to eat throughout their
Their long
long.
migration to the Sargasso Sea.
You spelled there wrong for a start.
Fuck it.
Their long migration.
This is not an English lesson, fuck's sake.
I think you got Sangaruso Sea right, but not there.
Yeah, no, I was saying.
It's
Yes.
their
Okay.
fucking song.
Okay, well I've lost.
Play a
that
song.
one.
Their fucking song.
Play a fucking song.
Jesus Christ. That's good.
Can't believe that much pissed me off.
Forgot to introduce it. I was so pissed off. This is Tanner Martin, or Tantan, with I'm Listening. Very cool song. Enjoy.
You listen to everything I say, even when it's not worth listening to. Worth listening to. 3 simple words is all I need to hear, and even then I stay caught up in your voice. Your voice. So just keep talking, 'cause I want to hear your voice like every day.
Alright, we're back. After some rage against fucking cake for that. So
Can
this guy,
Can I have a cookie?
this guy,
No.
you didn't deserve one. This guy was a fucking engineer who was working on the human heart, and he accidentally made the pacemaker. He wasn't a mechanic in a fucking garage working on a pacemaker. Stupid.
But if I'd have told you that right, yes, a fact, and then it would have been boring.
Yeah, but
Right.
you're not supposed to lie on the
It
fact.
wasn't
one.
really a lie.
It was a lie. You said he was a mechanic.
Mechanic, engineer, same difference.
Almost the exact opposite.
Almost.
Okay, maybe not the exact opposite.
Yeah.
But almost the opposite. They're very different.
I feel like ballet dance would be the opposite of a mechanic.
I don't know. Mechanics can be ballet dancers. Imagine a mechanic ballet dancer. La 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 la
I was
la
thinking
la.
really fat.
La 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 la. That was him doing a.
What was that?
That was him doing a the splits. That was him doing a tire. Right, so we have classic covers now. I'm really excited about this one because we have an amazing cover of House of the Rising Sun, which I'm currently typing in because I forgot to find it before.
Nicely done.
Basically, this is a feature where
Oh, he spat in my face.
I spat in your face. I spat in your face.
Seriously, water ended up on my face. From you.
Interesting. I'm not even facing you, but okay. Makes sense.
Seriously, it happened.
Oh, alright. But I don't believe anything you say now. Alright, so basically classic covers is a feature where we talk about a classic cover and where it came from, the origins of it. House of the Rising Sun, I think 2 shows ago we played St. James Infirmary. House of the Rising Sun, I think you can kind of correlate it as sort of a sister song to St. James Infirmary because they are basically the same thing, but from a different perspective. It's basically okay. So originally it originated from the same sort of ballads, such as The Unfortunate Rake. I don't think it was actually The Unfortunate Rake that it came from. And it's about, well, people don't really know what it's about, to be honest. Some people think it's about a prostitute in New Orleans who's talking about a boy, which would make it sort of the female version of St. James Infirmary. But other people, well, no, it can't be the female version because it says I'm a guy basically. Oh no! Oh, okay. So the lyrics change based on the different versions, I guess. The Animals version, which is supposedly about a prostitute, says, "There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor girl, and me, oh God, are one." So they're talking about a prostitute, I think, because they said they were, didn't they? You can't nod; they can't hear you.
Yes, they did.
But there are other versions that say there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. So I think they just change it based on what they want the meaning to be. Like stop nodding, speak.
Yes, we understand.
I think because there are lines in it about sort of jail that would make sense if it was a jail cell, someone looking in a jail cell. What?
Oh dear.
There's some kind of rash on your leg.
Is eczema, you dick?
Oh.
Oh, lovely. Thanks for that.
I didn't know you had eczema.
Yeah, I do. Only really on my legs though.
Only
Yeah.
congregates on the leg.
Anyway, thanks for interrupting the feature, but whatever. But
You kept on fucking telling me to speak.
you're supposed to say yes, not nod.
Why do I need to say yes?
Because I asked you a question.
Yeah, but people don't need to hear me saying yes.
Whatever. Alright.
Whatever, you know I'm right.
So, yeah, people have different interpretations of what it's about. Some people think it's about a brothel in New Orleans called the Rising Sun. Other people think it's more the Rising Sun as a metaphor for a jail cell where you can see the sunset from the window, which would make sense because there's things like the ball and chain line and stuff like that in it. But I personally think it's about the prison one because the version I know says, there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor, she sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man, blah blah, I can't remember what the rest of it was. But the idea of mother sewing blue jeans links to jail cell a lot more than fucking brothel. But then in this one they changed it to, if I had listened like mama said, I would not be here today, but being so young and foolish too, and a gambler led me astray. So I think the Animals changed it from the original versions. So yeah,
okay.
what really annoys me about the song is that everyone I've heard do a cover of it always says the same thing. This is House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. Or this was originally written by the Animals, this is my cover of it. It wasn't originally written by the Animals, they did a cover of it. It's a folk song with anonymous origin, and therefore, copyright free. So we can play it. Well, we can. This is somebody's cover of it. Yeah, it's very confusing, sort of where it's from. But I always like to think of it as the sister song to St. James Infirmary. Sister not being necessarily the female version, but being just the same thing, but from a different perspective.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not really about syphilis. If it's the prison one, that's not about syphilis. Whereas if it's the prostitute one, then it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. I see what you mean.
So I don't really know. Fucking nodding again. Alright, so I'm not really sure sort of what... I don't really know. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's just got different interpretations, but it's a very cool song, and the Animals made it most famous, but it's not by them, for the record. And yeah, so this is a cover of it, which I am very excited about because it's an amazing cover, by Erin, Nichole Music, and just listen. Just listen. It's awesome.
She was a tailor, and she sewed my new blue jeans. And my father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. The only thing that a gambler needs is suitcase and his trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he is on a drunk. Mothers, tell your children not to do what I have done, to live their lives in sin and misery in the house of a rising sun. In the house of a rising sun.
Alright, okay, so next feature. Film education. Didn't we have a jingle for Fact or Bullshit we were supposed to play?
Yeah.
Okay, it was like, Fact or Bullshit, or something stupid like that.
Oh well. Okay.
So this is you two really have to talk about this because it was David's film.
Right. Starts off.
Well, you're the one that had the film.
No.
Alright.
I don't feel my cookie for it.
Oh, okay.
Talk about
So
the
how are you
film.
today, David?
The film was Howl's
Did you say
Moving-
how you're gay?
No.
The film was called Howl's Moving Castle anyway, and it was like a Japanese animation
Japanese anime.
film.
Yeah. Pretty much. That pretty much describes it.
Okay, tell us the summary of that.
Summary of it. Well, I was a bit confused by the story.
Yeah.
But
That's very
I still got my head around some of it. So there's a girl and she works in a hat shop to begin with, and then she gets saved by some weird magician right at the beginning
Called Howl.
called Hal, strangely enough.
Spoiler.
And then it gets pretty mental after that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Then
I don't really remember the story.
then she gets cursed by a witch and turns really, really old.
What? Really?
And then she goes out into the wilderness and goes into this giant castle place
Howl's Moving
where
Castle.
where Hal lives
It's called
in
Howl's
his
Moving
in his
Castle.
moving castle.
Maybe
Yeah.
this weird jungle place called House Moving Castle.
And then it gets pretty crazy after that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just stuff I didn't quite understand after that. But yeah, it's something like she moves in there, becomes the maid. He doesn't know who she is,
It sounds fucking weird.
and then this weird witch wants to get them, and then there's a whole like war going on in the background.
Yeah.
And then Hal gets dragged into it, and yeah, and then it gets really really mental, and then eventually his whole house falls apart.
Oh,
and then he
spoiler.
almost dies.
Jesus
Spoiler.
Christ, spoiler.
Why are you spoiling so much?
And yeah, and that's about it.
Awesome.
Probably is about it.
That probably is about it.
That's the whole thing. You don't need to watch it now.
No, you do need to watch it because there's so much more just random shit that I didn't quite understand.
Oh, you need to watch more.
You need to watch it again.
So what do you think of it? Then?
I thought it was very very good. Yeah, I really really enjoyed it. Yeah, but a lot. Although I was confused for quite a bit of it.
It's not easy.
It was
though.
still pretty good.
Not easy, not difficult though. To confuse you.
To be fair, you'd have been confused.
I probably.
Yeah.
would. I get confused at things, but I like getting confused.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I wasn't bad at getting confused, but I was a bit like, what the fuck just happened? At some points.
What do you mean?
There was bits of it where you're just like, where the fuck did she come from? Or why is he doing this? But I think I got most of it.
Yeah.
Just some sort of crazy love magic story. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the end of it.
Crazy love magic story.
Yeah, literally that is it.
Synopsis for you. If you want to use that House Moving Castle advertising people was the slogan for the film, quote by Cake.
Yeah.
What was it?
It's a love wizard thing film. There.
It's different every time.
Every time you watch it,
Yeah.
it's different. That should be the slogan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like the music behind it. I really liked all the like.
Yeah, the music is good.
Oh, really? It's got good music.
Yeah.
I want to watch it now.
I couldn't quite describe it. The way I describe it wouldn't make any sense to you, so I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm not
It's
gonna-
hard to describe.
The way I describe it is, if you're playing Fable, it's like the music behind Fable.
Oh, that's a terrible description.
But it's like much better than that. But it's sort of that sort of,
But it's much better.
that sort of surround sort of background
Yeah, I know.
describing a scene with music.
A score.
A score. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
A soundtrack.
Oh, what is
Did
that?
you drink my Coke?
No.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. Mine's the green one.
No, it's not. Shut up.
It is. That's always
You
been
drank
the
my
green one.
drink.
That's not yours, you twat.
Yeah, it was mine.
It's not.
That's mine. You drank it.
You fucking
It was
drank
half
you
full.
mug stain. That was not
You're a
you.
mug stain. You
I
drank
didn't
all my
drink
drink.
shit. I drank
You
the
drank all my
You
drink.
are full of shit.
Shut up.
Carry on with the review. I didn't do
Okay,
shit.
what would you give it out of 10?
I was gonna give it an 8.5, but as it's a good day, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Giving it a 9?
I'm giving it.
You're giving it a 9.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Basketball Diary still won. 9.5.
It
stroke
was
10.
gonna be an 8.5, and then I'm feeling in a good mood today, so it
Wow.
got bumped to a 9.
Interesting.
And I really enjoyed it. It was really really crazy, but cool.
If you're in a good mood, it's better than if you're not.
Yeah.
That's like every Studio Ghibli film. It's like crazy but cool.
I like Spirited Away. That's the only one of his I've seen.
Yeah.
It's almost
That
pretty.
was him, right? Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should watch this film now as well.
Right now.
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. Talk through.
I think we should.
We should watch it today. Let's just watch
I
it
feel
later
like
on.
watching it.
We should watch it.
We haven't got time.
Yes, we do.
We have
We
loads of
haven't.
time.
We haven't got time.
We've got time.
We haven't.
I was upset though that the little the giant bunny.
Ooh.
I was upset that the giant bunny wasn't in it.
What time
Oh, I
is it?
see. Yeah, from the other things.
Yeah,
How do you know about that?
because I saw there was one on like
Oh, was
film 4 in the next few days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was Totoro or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, a
That's
giant bunny. I saw that giant bunny before.
Yeah.
When it starts up, it's like the screen now at the beginning. Studio Ghibli bit.
Yeah. It's like the most famous mascot in Japan or something like that.
What, the bunny?
Giant
Yeah.
bunny.
Giant, scary looking bunny.
He's pretty weird. That bunny.
Hey, anyone seen Donnie Darko?
Has he got a crazy bunny in it?
Yeah.
Is he mental?
It's got a killer bunny, effectively.
Oh my goodness.
Time traveling, murderous bunny.
The murderous bunny.
Pretty much, yeah.
I always used to, from like the old animated Disney Alice in Wonderland. I always used to like the March Hare.
It's about the Mad Hatter.
I didn't really like.
Tea.
I don't like the Mad Hatter.
Everything needs tea, man.
I don't really like Alice in Wonderland, like any of them, really, to be honest.
The cat's meant to.
Never really
Oh,
liked
the
it.
cat.
The
Oh,
cat
the
is.
Cat is awesome.
I
The
give
cat
you
is
the cat. I
mental.
give you the cat. The cat's pretty cool. It's pretty legit.
Really legitimate.
Right. So wait, it's my turn to give you something. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Right,
I don't want to
fuck.
spoil anymore. As I already have
Well,
unfortunately-
we could give you a series.
That's what I
That
was
was the
gonna
aim,
do.
but
I am
he
gonna
fucked
do.
it
No,
up.
I am gonna do. It's just I haven't got.
you want to give me.
I didn't want to go out and buy a £30 to £40 series
Jesus.
for you to borrow.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do, well, I don't know. I mean, I have a look on my shelf if I have anything, but I might just give you something
I
to
think
go
down
and,
there.
go
Though,
and
I think
look
where
at.
I'm going to uni, there's a library with loads of DVDs in it, so
Well, you might be able
they
to
might
find
have
out,
them there.
I might give you something that's either on 4D or you can get it on Prime
Yeah.
Wire or One Channel or whatever the fuck it is, or will
Yeah.
be when you go to watch it.
Are you actually going to use that now?
What?
Prime Wire.
I will.
You're afraid of it, aren't you? Yeah, I like it. Right. His mother got a virus from Let Me Watch This or One Channel,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
No, I got a virus as well.
You got a virus from it, yeah.
Me and Mum got a virus, so I don't want to use it again now.
You got a virus from it because you're stupid and you click the download button.
No. My mum did that the first time. I was just watching The Warrior, and it just went boom, virus
What were you watching on?
on the right one,
Which one?
One Channel when it was still alright.
What thing? What?
Putlocker.
Really?
Yes.
That's never happened to me ever. I don't
No,
know. You're the only person in the entire people
Yeah.
I've spoken to that's ever.
And that was it. That was with a firewall up as well. It still got through the firewall.
I think you did something else.
I didn't. I
think
seriously.
you're full of shit.
No, I seriously went on Putlocker.
No. What was the virus thing?
It came up, said that you'd been like caught doing like illegal.
That's just a pop-up.
No, no.
That's because you've been caught doing illegal shit.
Yeah, but like it came up and it was just like.
Those things come all the time.
No, it didn't have an X on it though. It shut down my PC.
What? Really?
It shut down the whole PC, took over the control of the PC.
Maybe you were legitimately caught doing it.
No, because we went online and then wanted £100 to like forget about it. That it never happened.
Fuck off.
And then we knew it was bullshit. So I was like, that's bullshit. So I turned the computer off, and then lucky enough when we turned it back on, it went. But then it said online that it comes on loads of people's computers, and if you pay them, they start taking money out of your account.
Who would be stupid enough to pay him?
I mean, I realised it was bullshit when it said we've got a video of you doing it. It's just my webcam fucking up. Or a
You
webcam.
do realise that no one can actually go to jail for using those sites. Only the people that put them up in the first place.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to watch something that's illegal. It's illegal to do it.
I think it's illegal to download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you weren't downloading it, were you?
No.
Yeah, you just stream it.
It's not illegal to stream from Let Me Watch This. It's illegal to have Let Me Watch This up.
Yeah.
It's not illegal to stream it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if it was, about 1 billion people
Yeah.
would go to jail.
The police would have a lot of money.
I think you just fuck it.
I'll try.
That was definitely a one-off.
I'll try again.
So I use it all the time, and that never happens. Just shame you didn't get to watch Warrior though. That's a great
I
film.
know, it just fucked up. I don't know.
Just don't click on the adverts.
I didn't click on it. Seriously, I clicked on the movie. Went straight from the fake thing straight into it.
Well, maybe
Yeah, but you know there are pop-ups that come up.
Yeah.
Ad pop-up.
Yeah, every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I didn't click on any of it.
Maybe you like.
Yeah, no, but did you click?
Maybe you went on one channel like just as it was getting hijacked, so
Yeah.
it was already fucked at that point when you were on
Yeah,
it.
like I went in and it started going really slow. I was like, why is this movie going so slow? And it just cut me out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give you something to watch on Prime Wire, I think. No, I'm not. I can't actually decide.
I can watch more than one thing. Cause I've got fucking ages.
I think I'm gonna give you. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you 2 things to watch.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna write it down.
Wait, I give
yeah,
it
one
to
of
us.
you have
Well,
one each.
I'm gonna give you 2 things, but you can give him one as well if you want. But I know what you're gonna give him. It's gonna be either Firefly or Breaking Bad.
What makes you think that?
Oh dear.
So the first one I'm gonna give you is Mad Men.
Okay, I actually like looking at that.
Mad Men is my all-time favorite TV show ever.
All-time favorite
Ever.
TV show ever.
Yeah, just in case you didn't get it.
Just to emphasise it.
It's just amazing. Just watch it, and
Mhm.
it's quite slow at first, but when you get into it, it's really good.
Alright.
If that doesn't tickle your fancy,
Yeah.
I also have The Runaway,
Alright.
which is a mini-series starring Jack O'Connell, who's the guy from Skins. I don't know if you've watched Skins. But that is probably my favourite all-time ever mini-series.
Okay.
Which
So your favourite
is-
all-time series and your favourite all-time mini-series.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm also
Big
gonna,
expectations here.
I'm also, in case you don't want to go on Prime Wire, I'm going to give you a separate one you don't have to do, which is 4OD. Watch Skins seasons 1 to 4.
If you don't like anything else.
Everything after 4 is terrible. It's basically, it does like 1 and 2 is one generation, 3 and 4 is another generation. I would say if you don't want to watch all 4 of them, watch 3 and 4 definitely, and 1 and 2 if you want to.
Okay.
But watch 1 to 4 if you are going to watch.
Okay,
all
so
the
that
things.
is your list. I will
So
make.
Mad Men, The Runaway, and Skins, which you can find on 4D.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Do you want to give him anything?
Yep.
Do you want to write on the list on the other side?
No.
There you go.
Okay. Honestly, I can't not recommend Breaking Bad to you.
Okay.
I figured you were going to do that.
So it has
Well, you can't not watch it.
I haven't watched it.
You can't
watching it now.
Alright.
It's become law. You have to eat. You have to watch it.
Okay, Breaking Bad. I don't know what else. I don't know whether I should give you anything else.
You better give me one more because I'm gonna have to make choices about this because
Exactly.
I'm not gonna have enough
you don't
time
have
to
do
watch
all of
everything.
it. You just pick and choose and then report back to us in the next episodes of this, whatever they are.
Yeah, Halloween and
You
Christmas.
pretty much have a whole year because I don't think we're going to do film education for Halloween and Christmas because they're specials and Easter as well. Well, I suppose we could give you Christmas movies and we can give you Halloween movies, but you don't like scary movies anyway, do you? So,
Not really.
So I guess we'll just not do film education for the
Yeah.
specials. So
We'll come up with something else if
put
you've run out
Breaking
of
Bad.
stuff. Yeah, I just put Breaking Bad.
Alright, is that it?
Yeah.
If
Well,
there's
I'll,
anything-
I'll come up with something else.
If there's anything else, yeah, you just tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he's got enough time to watch it.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
There's
The
your
list to complete.
So the list is Mad Men.
No, the list was Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. Alright, you got
Nicely
that in front of
done.
it. Nice, alright. Breaking Bad, Mad Men, The Runaway, or Skins.
Okay, or all of them, or none of them. No, I'm joking.
Wait,
None of them.
you have to do at least one, I think.
I'll do one. Don't worry.
It has to be at least one. Okay, that is
That
that
concludes film.
Oh yeah, make sure
education.
you don't get spoiled on any of this stuff.
shit.
I
Yeah,
think I've already been spoiled on some of it.
Mad Men, all of
Which?
them.
All of them. Or
Not all of them. I think
Everything-
I've heard a bit about the one you're talking about. 'Cause you're talking
The
about it.
Runaway is the only one you can't get
Not heard anything about that.
because nobody knows anything about that thing. It just
Mad Men, I
doesn't
watched an
exist.
episode or so, but I haven't.
Skins, you might get spoiled on, but hopefully not because it's not that popular. Mad Men, you can definitely get spoiled on. Breaking Bad, you can
is
definitely get spoiled
everywhere.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
I know.
pretty much just avoid YouTube with those searches.
Okay.
yeah.
Do not look into YouTube.
Don't search into Google or YouTube. Just search into Let Me Watch This and don't watch the comments before you watch the video.
Okay. I don't generally do that anyway.
Because I did that once and I was like, for fuck. This is ruined the
You
entire.
just fucking ruined it.
Yeah. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe that guy died at the end. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice twist.
You learn from the first time you do that,
Yeah.
and then you're just like,
Never
again.
Never again.
Never read into it again.
But the problem is, like, while it's buffering, you kind of want to watch the
Yeah.
comments and you just can't really do it.
And then you're like, no.
No.
I must stop myself.
Just like a little bit. Oh, no, I think it's gonna be spoiled. Actually, I once watched a boxing match. I used to watch a lot of boxing. I don't watch that much anymore. Miguel Cotto was my favorite boxer, and he was doing a fight with Mayweather, who was probably #1 in the world at that point. And I was watching a replay of it because I didn't have it live. So I went on there to watch a replay of it, and above it said I think it was like Mayweather. No, yes. Miguel Cotto only lost twice in his career at that point, and it said at the top, the start of the sentence was, "This is Miguel Cotto's third," and then it stopped, and I stopped it, and I was like, "Well, I know it's going to say loss now because he's had 2 losses, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a third." And so I watched it all the way through, and I was like, "Well, I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to watch it anyway and just watch it because I wanted to watch it." But I know Miguel Cotto's going to lose, and I was just like, "Yeah, he's going to lose," and he did lose, and I was like, "Yeah, he lost." And then I looked above, and it said, "This is Miguel Cotto's third attempt at Mayweather." So I ruined it for myself.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
That's pretty funny.
that's stupid.
Oh dear.
But it would have been amazing if he won.
Yeah.
It was such a surprise.
But
Okay.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't. So this is a song. Next song. Can we play something
Yeah, play some.
yeah.
by Emily Hatton called "In a Different Light." It's very cool. Very nice. Enjoy.
Took a breath, held out my hand, nervously smiling a bit too much. Looking at you, I didn't understand how you could have such a gentle touch. Your ruffled hair, your callous hands were enough for me to rule you out. What a fool I was, though, too quick to run, 'cause they're everything I love about you now. And I couldn't see what was right there in front of me. Oh, and I know I'm not the only one. No, and it took talking almost every day since the start of the year. Now I know everything about you, and suddenly your smile is sweeter than it's ever been before. And I just wanna look in your eyes and be in your arms. I never thought that I would fall for you, and I laugh at your dance moves. You know I do them now because of you. And I couldn't see what was right there in front of me. Oh, and I know I'm not the only one. No, and it took me a while to realize you're the piece I've been missing for the longest time. Now I see you in a different light. You play with fire a little too often, and you chew your nails too short. But I don't mind. I just wanna say be mine, but I can't get out those three little words, and it hurts. So now tears run down my face because you're moving away, and there's nothing I could tell you that could make you stay. But just in case, I couldn't see what was right there in front of me. Oh, but I know I'm not the only one. No, and it took me a while to realize you're the piece I've been missing for the longest time. Now I see you in a different light. I see you in a different light. Oh, and it took me a while to realize you're the piece I've been missing for the longest time. Now I see you in a different light.
Alright, this is next feature then. This is kind of a difficult feature to do because
It is difficult.
we're changing things up a bit from amateur hour. Normally in amateur hour, we would just play a performance of me, play a performance of me. That's
Okay,
weird.
yeah,
I
sure.
would do a performance like a poem or a song.
Okay.
But
Before we change it up for the last episode.
we've changed it for the last episode. There's something we used to do in school with a moral cupcake who will be in this English. She will be
You
eventually.
will be here.
He will eventually be here. Yeah, basically what we did was we'd sit round and we'd tell random stories we made up on the spot. And I have a feeling this is going to go terribly today.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not quite in the
And,
mood to do it.
And the next person to do the story has to take an element of the previous story
Yeah.
to incorporate into theirs. So who wants to start?
I think I got an idea.
Okay, you
Okay.
can start.
Okay.
It's the person who starts is the worst because they have to do it from scratch. basically.
Yeah.
And then everyone else can steal.
Everyone else just get ideas
Yeah.
while you
Well, okay. There's a white blood cell
do it. What?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a story about the
called
body.
Mark,
Alright.
And
This is already
he's-
getting crazy.
and he is driving in his car along the.
Driving his car.
Yeah.
How the hell does a
along,
white blood cell drive?
shut up.
How do they have a car?
I swear that's an equally valid
That's
question.
that's the thing to ask. Alright.
Nice work.
Yeah.
To be
Anyways,
fair, I can see it driving a car. That's why I said, how can it drive?
I have to admit, this is like partly inspired by this old cartoon.
Okay,
Alright,
no one has seen it, it's
That's
fine.
okay, that's fine. It's alright, you can do that.
You can use
If you know it,
inspiration.
put it in the comments below.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that
And-
right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Do
be
it.
exactly the same, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
gonna...
Anyway, there's this white blood cell driving down the road.
What
He's
car
not-
is he
he's-
driving?
huh?
What car is he driving?
Volkswagen
Oh,
Golf
yes, Volkswagen Golf. Okay, I'm stealing that.
STI.
Are you taking the
STI,
golf?
Or is it SDI?
I think it's S.
I I think STI is sexually transmitted infection, so
No, it's not.
probably STI.
I don't think it is.
No, I
think-
Okay.
No, I think it's an I think it.
STI means sexually transmitted infection.
Yeah, but I think it's also on
No, it's
cars.
disease.
And that's
No, it has
STD.
to. SD.
No, I know that's.
STI.
No,
STD,
I know
man.
that's STD.
But no, STI is also another word for it.
Anyway, he's driving his Volkswagen Golf.
STI.
Yeah.
The STI.
Yeah.
The
Or
STI
it could be a
brand.
plot point. Oh,
A plot point.
yeah.
A plot point. Alright.
Anyway, he's driving,
Alright.
he's
I thought
driving
I thought
down
we
the
ran.
fucking road.
Okay, a fucking road.
Yeah.
So it just
A road where you fuck.
No.
Is it a road that fucks
Are
you
you
while
gonna
you
let me tell
drive?
the story or what?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, he's driving down the road and he comes up to a massive hill and his car comes to a stop. Like it blows up. Like it doesn't really blow up, but it it comes to a stop. And the
It breaks
engine
down?
Yeah.
Well, blowing up would make it stop, to be fair.
Okay. It blows up and of course he gets thrown into the air by it blowing up.
Okay.
And he throws wings so he wouldn't fall back down to earth and kill himself.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And so he's
This
like,
white blood
oh,
cell. Where is he driving? Just
How do
around.
you grow wings?
I don't know.
Is
Just
he in someone's body?
No, he's just driving down the road.
How did he not die from the explosion?
Outside.
So where'd he come from?
It's not about. It's not his origin story. It's just a story about a white blood cell.
I got an
So-
idea.
So if this was a film, it would just start off with a white
The start of
blood
him.
cell.
Yes.
Yeah, driving
What
a
does it
car.
look like? What does white blood cell look like? Just sort of circle.
I imagine
Well,
like.
yeah.
I imagine like a squiggly circle. Pretty much.
Imagine a bacteria, basically.
Like a Mr. Man.
Like a
yeah.
marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
Like a marshmallow. Like a mint.
Not like a mint.
Like a little mint.
Ah.
Yeah. Not
It'd be
polo.
more squidgy than a mint.
How do you know how squidgy a white blood cell is?
I imagine it'd be squidgy.
Well, then you don't know, do you?
I
Sorry,
it's
carry
like
on.
pus. Pus is loads of white blood cells.
Oh, really?
And it's squidgy.
The white blood cells are really small, so I guess it will be a miniature road.
No. This
So
is
it's
like
a giant,
This is like,
it's a giant white blood cell.
Yeah.
What?
Alright.
the-
Does that have a face?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's
Does it
like
have a
he's
face?
like 6 foot. I say.
Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
6 foot white blood cell.
Jesus.
Alright.
Anyway,
V5 over.
I'm a 6 foot.
how would that be? It's not a giant. He's 6 foot.
Yeah, a white blood cell.
A giant white blood cell
Yeah,
would
you
shit you
could
up.
shake hands with him. And be
For the white, a white
has
blood
hands
cell.
as well?
A 6 foot white blood cell would fit a giant inside. A giant of certain stature would have 6 foot white blood cells.
It would
what I
be
mean?
very big.
It'd be very big. It's a giant.
Anyway, let me go on with my
I'm
story.
sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, as he's flying, he sees eagle.
Eagle!
Yeah, shut up. And the eagle's like, what?
What the fuck, man?
Who the fuck are you?
Right.
What are you doing around here? And I was like, I don't know, I just got wings.
Alright.
And,
Fair play.
Just grew wings blood.
and the eagle's like, well, I don't think that's really allowed in this area. So do you have a permit? For, wings?
Alright.
And the white blood cell's like, oh shit, this guy's gonna pull me over type thing. And he's like, and so he decides to make a dash for it, or like a wing dash for it, a flying dash for it.
Okay.
Okay, and,
Okay, I've
and
sort
the
of
eagle's like, he sounds on his siren, and he's like,
It's siren.
Where does
Yeah.
where does the siren come from?
Is there a helmet with a light on?
yeah, he does, yeah. That's exactly what I imagined.
Alright.
And then the eagle's flying after him, and then the eagle's gaining on him because he doesn't know how to use his wings.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to give up, aren't I? But then, at the last second, he sees a little hill, and he comes up with a devious plan.
Okay.
Does he know?
What he does is he goes down to the hill and hides behind a tree on the hill,
Wow.
or like in a forest on the hill.
He lives in a forest.
And then
Okay.
the eagle's like, shit, where'd he go? It should have been easy for him to spot because
Well,
he's
you'd
massive
think,
white.
yeah.
He's a massive white.
massive
Massive
white blood
white.
cell with wings.
Yeah.
But he disappeared into the undergrowth,
Okay.
Okay.
and white blood cells can like squeeze into different shapes.
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
Fact checks.
So the eagle's like, I'm gonna have to call in a few of my guys on this.
The red
Right.
blood cell gang.
Yeah.
Gang warfare.
No, more eagles. And so they go around looking for it, for the white blood cell. And the white blood cell hides behind it. As the eagle is like walking past, he's gone down to the ground now, by the way.
Oh.
Okay.
And eagles can walk.
Yeah.
As the eagle is walking past, he hides in like a bush, sees the eagle like step past him, like just still looking around, and then the white blood cell's like, "This is my chance."
Slits his throat and legs it.
No, he engulfs
So he
the
told you he's gonna
the
eat it.
eagle
He's gonna eat
like
the
a
eagle.
white blood cell does, and eats it basically.
Jesus. Does it get bigger?
No,
It just expands.
I'm now 7 foot.
He like envelops the
Yeah.
eagle and kills it.
Jesus.
But the eagle's already phoned in his backup eagles. Is this going on too long?
No,
No, keep going. We're
Sorry.
interested now.
We'll
Okay.
just have short ones.
Yeah.
And then it's like really tense because
It
the
should be a
eagle's
feature.
coming and the eagles are coming. Whatever.
The eagles
The eagles are coming!
Anyway, so the white blood cell think, oh shit, not again, and he has to go underground.
Right.
And so there's a
Go
massive
underground.
manhunt on. There's a massive white blood cell hunt on for the white blood cell.
Bit like a witch hunt then.
Yeah. Well, no.
Well, no.
Witch hunt's like drum roll. Like.
Witch hunts aren't even like trial. They're not even against witches.
Nice one.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Just clarify.
I wasn't sure.
It wasn't about witches.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
There wasn't actually witches.
Yeah,
Around.
no. It was after white blood cells, yeah.
There was
Wasn't
wizards. It was wizards.
it?
It was wizards.
It was
They just
warlocks.
didn't want to be sexist.
There's
so they called
warlocks.
witches then. Huh?
It's warlocks.
No.
That was.
You fucking serious? Really?
Really?
There are warlocks.
Really?
Was there a warlock hunt?
It
Was
was.
this witch hunt?
It was a warlock
Or
hunt.
wizard hunt?
It was a hunt for magic.
Hunt for Dumbledore.
Hunt the Dumbledore!
Hunt for the Dumbledore. Okay.
Okay, continue, sorry.
Continue.
Hunt Dumbledore.
So he goes underground,
Go with hunt.
and the eagles figure out that there's only one place for him to go, underground, and they dig after him.
They dig with what?
Eagles can dig. Very
Yeah.
fast.
With what?
Apparently eagles can phone in.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Yeah, I
doubting
don't-
that.
yeah.
I'm doubting that.
Do they have
Hey.
shovels?
No, they have diggers, big diggers.
Oh, okay.
They get in diggers.
Yeah, they get
Okay.
diggers.
Alright.
And so they just start destroying the forest, and
Deforestation.
yeah,
Political issues in hell.
political.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Chasing after a white blood cell.
And then the white blood cell's like, they find the white blood cell, then they have a shootout
Okay.
underground.
Underground shoot, okay.
Yeah, and the white blood cell is like shooting his white blood cellness.
Alright.
Like
At them.
Spider-Man.
What happens if a white blood cell gets shot? They're going to spews blood.
No,
Spews
you're a
eagle.
fucking
It
idiot.
envelops it.
Spews
It
eagle
just
feathers.
eats the...
Red blood cells are the like no, they're not the same size. But anyway, they're like
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
White
for-
blood cell, red blood cell.
I'm an idiot for assuming a white blood cell will bleed blood.
yeah,
Not the fact that he dries and eats eagles.
And shoot guns.
makes perfect sense. Anyway, there's a shootout between the eagles and the white blood cell, and the blood cell dies.
Oh.
Surely he can envelop all the bullets.
Yeah, how did he die? Blood loss?
No, he gets shot by viruses.
Oh!
They're virus guns.
Yeah, of course, that makes perfect sense.
Makes
Well, the
sense.
first eagle phoned it in. As I left it for tension.
Oh, okay, here comes the spoiler.
So that here's the first eagle's plan, which was to use virus guns to kill.
Oh, okay.
The white blood cell was like, how did I die? Virus guns.
Did he have a really dramatic death?
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
Like
And the
his
viruses-
body was going around. Like,
And then the viruses enveloped him like...
Wow.
Wow.
yeah,
I don't think I
that's
could top that.
that was pretty good.
I don't think I could top that. I'm a bit worried now.
There's like a
Do you
gangster.
want to go first? Shall I?
I don't really want to go
I don't really
first.
want to go next.
Okay. I wouldn't leave it on that, it was so good.
We can't. We already explained we're going to do one.
Okay.
It wasn't that good, really.
So
You
it's-
could come
it's-
up with anything.
It was a long story. It
It's the finale. We can be as long as we want.
had a decent plot twist in it.
It wasn't really a twist. It was kind of like every gangster movie ever.
Shh. It was about white blood cells. Totally original. Yeah.
I'm thinking gang
We'll do-
warfare, but it'd be a big steal.
We'll do one each.
Okay.
Go.
Oh god.
For the scumbags waiting to
Yeah.
last. What time
Such a
to think
scumbag.
about it?
Okay. Where to begin the story? Oh, so it's... I don't... Okay.
Just start with anything.
I'm gonna start with
Start with anything and just keep going.
Keep going.
Just keep going until we say shut
Okay.
up. We're running out of time. Shut up.
We're running out of time.
It's on 3 hours now. We have to stop.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, there was a mouse. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
There was a mouse, and he was like a pirate. So he had like one eye.
This is a pirate.
He was a pirate mouse.
Alright.
Okay, you see where this is going? He had
I like
cutlass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and he
Yeah.
had a little boat as well and everything, like a pirate ship.
Yeah.
Strangely enough. Okay. And I'm
Was
like.
he a giant mouse? Or was
No, he was a
little
normal sized mouse.
Little mouse.
Little mouse.
Oh, that's not very interesting.
Alright.
So the little mouse, they go in the pirate ship, and they're sailing across a puddle because they're that small. It's actually like a tiny version of a mouse.
Yeah.
So like puddles seem like giant oceans and stuff.
Okay.
Are you getting the aspect of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Stuart Little,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Stuart Little, the pirate version.
But really small.
Okay.
Okay.
Stuart Little was pretty small.
Yeah, that's smaller than Stuart Little.
Smaller than Stuart Little.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Alright, keep going.
So there's another mouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another pirate, but this time it's a black mouse.
Racist.
It's not.
I know this is gonna be racist. I know this is gonna be racist.
It's not racist.
I already know it.
It's not gonna be racist.
Okay.
Okay, so they're having a war in this puddle, and they have like really miniature guns and
Oh, okay.
everything.
Alright,
Okay.
I get it.
You get it, yeah?
Puddle war.
Pardon?
It's puddle war.
Yeah, it's a giant puddle war.
Well, it's a small puddle, but it looks giant.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's small.
Okay,
Proper mice.
and yeah, so they're in the water, yeah, with their boats, and they're firing their guns and everything like pirates do.
Okay.
And then a giant white blood cell comes up. Yeah.
Just steal my thing. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, you got to steal something from the other person's story.
You have to take,
Okay,
you have to take something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not the entire central purpose.
It's just like.
I'm changing the character completely.
Oh, okay.
So it comes up and it eats one of the ships, like just
Alright.
jumps out and eats one of the
Like,
ships.
fuck,
yeah.
it's Moby Dick.
Yeah, and then so it comes and it eats all the mice. I don't know why it wants to, but it does.
Eats
So,
all of them.
Is
It
that
eats all of the mice on the other ship.
Is that it?
Damn.
At the
Okay,
end?
that's not the end.
Okay.
No, we're not near the end.
Alright.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. And the mice says, hey there.
Starts acting out the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now there's a giant shark blood cell creature in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is like surrounding them. Does the old Jaws thing where it swims around them. Yeah.
Yeah, Jaws. Yeah. He does the whole shark thing where it
Yeah.
swims around him. Right, got it.
Does what the shark does.
Yeah.
And yeah. So it jumps up and it eats the back end of the ship. Like, and then all the mice like and then we go flying off it. Yeah, not up on the back end, okay. The front end's alright.
Alright.
Okay, so they sail off as quickly as possible, trying to outrun the shark, and they're back in their little cove that they have in a wall.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's an aspect, yeah. You know, there's a mouse.
It's a pothole. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It
So,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So they go back into their cave, away from the giant blood cell
Alright.
monster. Yeah. And they go and like, oh, there's a giant monster.
What happened to the water?
The water fucked off.
Alright.
They've gone back to like the little like mouse village.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
Where's that?
In the hole.
Okay.
Like so they go into the wall, yeah, and then they like run to the water so the shark can kill them, and then they like dock their ship
Okay.
and
Oh,
go
okay.
on, yeah.
Alright.
No, they don't just jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright, dry off, walk away.
So yeah, so
The nurse was like, what the fun? I'm gonna get the water.
it's like this white. They're like, oh, there's a giant white blood cell. Don't go in the water because you'll get killed. And there's like loads of stories in the paper of it, like
The paper.
yeah, mice have papers.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
And like so it's like, oh, it's a monster in the water. Don't go anywhere near it. And then there's like one little mouse in a house. Ooh, right. But like in the right
It's a poem now.
And he's like, I'm gonna go and slay the white blood cell. Okay. So he goes out in his little dinghy.
Dinghy.
Yeah, he doesn't have the money for a boat.
Oh, okay. Went to the first pirate. I
The
think.
first pirate fucked off. He was,
Oh,
he was too scared and went home. He cried to his
Oh,
mum.
okay.
I don't know what happened to the crew. They just half of them got eaten. So
Oh.
I think they'd be pretty. They have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
just no sense. Yeah.
PDS.
So he goes in his dinghy,
No, I said PTS.
Oh, yeah.
Post-traumatic stress. I didn't put the disorder bit in.
And yeah, and he sees it circle him, and he goes, "Ugh," and makes weird shark noises. Even though sharks don't really make noises, but
And he's not a shark.
he's not a shark. He's a white blood cell. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
legit.
And yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," blah blah blah, the normal rubbish. And then it jumps up, and he harpoons it in the stomach.
Whoa.
It's like, ugh. But then it pulls him in with him, like pulls him off the dinghy
Oh
and
shit.
into the water.
Why didn't he let go of the harpoon?
Because he had to kill the monster. He's
Yeah,
a
but
monster slayer.
when you're throwing harpoons, you generally let go of the harpoon.
No, he was holding on to it.
Oh,
He
so
didn't
he
have-
just jumped up and
Yeah.
stabbed it.
He literally went, oh.
Like Moby Dick.
Yeah.
And then forgot to let go of it again.
Yeah.
As he was like that. No, he didn't. Not like how you just did. You let go of it.
Oh.
Went like bam.
He actually jumped into
Oh,
it.
fuck!
He jumped into it. He was that enraged. He was like, "Ugh."
Garibaldi.
He is literally
Great
Garibaldi.
man. Who? Garibaldi.
Garibaldi.
Italian.
He's
dude
the
who just
Italian,
killed
like,
everyone,
he was
basically.
fucking mental.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got his harpoon, he's like stabbed in the stomach and shit. And like he's been dragged underneath the water. It's like, "Ooh."
Like that.
That's a drowning noise, yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 That was
I
very,
think it is.
very clear, yeah. So he has some drowning noises. And then like, then you're like, whoosh, and it jumps again, the giant thing, and he's like, almost dead. Yeah. You get it, it's tense. He's always.
Oh, I'm
he's
fucking, I am on the edge of my
gonna
seat 'cause
die,
I'm
yeah.
about to walk
Yeah.
away.
He's gonna die, and then the shark eats him.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Wow. That's depressing.
And then the shark goes back to the cove and then just jumps into the village and eats everyone.
Fuck me. You mean the shark that is a red blood?
Yes.
White blood cell. Sorry.
It morphed when it jumped on land, so it could be like a land shark.
It was not a shark, is it?
Well, it was a white blood cell, which was pretty much a shark.
Okay.
And then it jumped on land
As everyone knows, a white blood cell is basically
and
a
grew
shark.
legs and ate everyone. And that was the story of the shark of whiteness.
The hunt for the white blood cell.
Yes.
Moby blood cell.
Yes.
It was Moby White Blood Cell.
Yeah. It's not really, is it? It's Moby Dick. Dick wasn't the whale. It wasn't Moby whale. It was Moby Dick.
What?
It's not. If it was Moby white blood cell, then I'd be implying that Moby Dick was Moby whale. Because the only thing he changed was whale to white blood cell.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So it'll be Moby Dick still, because that was just a name they gave it.
Right.
So it was just Moby Dick, but with a white blood cell. Just clarify.
The tail of the white dick.
It's a necessary clarification. The tail of the white dick. The hunt for the white dick.
Yes.
Oh,
Mine's got a title and everything.
I have a title.
Oh, shit. What was your title?
Shootout in the forest.
It wasn't a forest.
There it was.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Underground. Shootout underground.
Forest. Underground forest.
Underground forest with a white blood cell and eagles.
Fuck, it's me now.
Enjoy.
Fuck. This is really annoying because I write a lot, obviously. And so I built myself up as this writer, and now mine's going to be the worst. But by rights, I should be really good at this, but I'm terrible at improv. Okay, alright. Alright, you ready, children? You listen?
Yeah, I'm
You
listening.
listen?
I'm listening.
You can't video me.
I can.
Okay.
Just got the judge.
Wait. Alright, you listening, guys?
That's
You
cheating.
can't steal from
No,
the
it's
book.
not. I'm just not opening anything. I'm just pretending that I'm reading comic that I've made.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
You better be.
This is a story. This it's called yeah. This is a story that takes place in a heart.
Aha.
It's
Okay.
the heart world.
Is it gonna commit suicide?
No.
Is it going to be a gang warfare?
But it wouldn't be unlike me.
There's going to be at least one suicide.
It's the heart world.
There's a suicide, yeah.
No,
The heart what?
the heart world.
Wow,
Okay.
original name. I'm liking it.
Thanks. I came up with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. In this heart world, there are these massive sort of. It's basically a village. It's like kind of like a miniature village. Is what I'm getting from
Okay.
yours. Where it's all sort of made out of blood and like the stuff that's inside a heart, which I don't know what that is. So I think it's blood, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's all sort of made out of blood. Like there's blood
Well,
blood.
and the actual organ.
And the
of
organ,
it,
yeah.
Like the cardiac.
Oh yeah. It's not just flowing blood.
Yeah.
It's not like a waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are blood rivers, and there are. It's basically just a village inside a heart, right?
Okay.
Inhabited by 4 kings
Okay.
and loads of civilians. Basically,
It's
these 4 kings are
It's not very feminist, is it? 4 kings.
Hey.
All very Republican.
Yeah.
It's just 4 kings.
3 kings and a
Just a...
queen.
Why is the queen the minority?
Yeah.
It's foursome.
Oh.
Male.
Whoa.
No. Basically, they run different.
No, it's your story. I'm just.
They run different areas of the village.
It's the Godfather.
It's 4 kings.
Yeah. Okay.
King for each area of the
Yeah,
village.
Godfather then.
No.
There are
With the
actually
4.
there are actually 4 bits to the heart. There's
Yeah,
a
I
right
knew that.
atrium,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's,
There's the right atrium, left ventricle, and right ventricle.
That's
yeah,
what
that's
they're called.
what they're called.
Yeah.
And the king of the right ventricle, king of the left ventricle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So one king is sorrow.
Okay.
One king is called joy.
Okay.
One king is called envy, and the other king is called guilt. Anger. No, the other king's called anger.
Okay.
Right. So,
These are some happy kings.
Yeah.
Apart
Joy
from,
was happy.
Apart from joy.
well, joy's pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic.
Alright. So yeah. Okay. So in each of these different aspects of the heart, these 4 different places of the heart, is all the civilians in it are all inclined to be one or the other. So all the civilians in the sorrows one are all sad and depressing. There is a high suicide rate. In the joy one, everyone's happy, but there's a very strong sort of immigration problem because people want to go to the joy one because they want to be happy.
Okay.
Alright, and then in the envy one, that basically there's not that much population because they're all trying to get into the other ones.
Okay. Okay.
And in the guilt one, again, a very high suicide
I didn't
rate.
think there was a good one.
What was anger?
Oh fuck! In the anger one,
There's a high
anger
crime
one-
rate, surely.
anger one is basically like grumpy old men. It's just a
Okay.
bunch of people sitting around complaining. No,
Okay.
there's not there's not a crime rate
So,
in the
so
anger one.
they're not violent then?
No,
they're just-
they're not violent. They're not
Okay.
violent. No. If anything, the joy one is the more chaotic one.
Okay.
Basically, so within these ones, there's this one person called I don't know. There's a kid.
Okay.
There's a kid sorrow, yeah, who accidentally crosses the line into the joy world.
Okay.
Because he's told by all his friends that that is the ultimate world where you should be. You need to get to the joy world if you want to be happy.
Skipped out for immigration then.
No, they're not allowed into the joy world.
I know.
Basically, by encouragement from everyone in the sorrow world who wants to be happy, they start going
Okay.
into the joy world. And he gets there, and he meets his alter ego, because all people are alter egos of themselves. There's an envy one,
Oh,
joy
okay.
one. So he meets his alter ego, which is the joy child.
Mhm.
And he meets them, and he says, hey, and the and the joy one says, yo, and then they hang out for a while.
Okay.
I guess.
As you would, yeah.
Yeah.
Over time in the joy world, the sorrow child eventually sort of realizes that it's not as good as people think it is. That he actually kind of prefers it in the sorrow world, because in the joy world, everyone in the joy world is just happy all the time, and that's not preferable. He doesn't want to be happy all the time. He likes that sort of. They don't appreciate the happiness because they have no sorrow. And in the sorrow
We've all
world,
caught on already.
Is this a personal story?
no,
No, it's just someone from the long script.
that's not.
From the what?
Between the heaven and
Barely.
hell.
Oh.
That's only that theme.
Is
No, it's not. Shut up. It's actually quite different.
it?
Yeah, I believe
I've heard this term
No,
before.
it is. No, it is because it's not. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit.
Don't use the term. Do not use the.
Alright. No, because in the Heaven and Hell one, they were slaves. They were forced to be happy and they were forced to be sad, and they didn't like either. But this one is they don't appreciate the joy they have. He goes to this joy world and he sees that they don't appreciate the joy they have, because they don't have any sorrow to compare it with.
Okay.
And back home, they appreciate the joy a lot more. It's kind of like when you have poor and rich. The poor appreciate money a lot more than rich people. They don't appreciate what they have. so because everyone's trying to get into the joy world, eventually everything sort of crumbles away and it goes horrible, chaotic, and people start getting killed. And there is a high increased crime rate in the joy world.
Okay.
In the joy world, because all the angry people, all the people in the angry world, they're
Too lazy.
They just sit there like, fuck this, man, I can't be bothered. In the envy one, they all invade the joy one, and the sorry one always want to get to the joy one, and it all kind of collapses in this big sort of heap of shit. And
There's a heap of shit.
and the sorry one realizes that that whilst everyone goes to be happy, it's almost better to have everything. So you need to have a certain amount of laziness and certain amount of grumpiness to be able to cope with the fact that everyone does stuff. Okay, let me rephrase that. You need to be angry in a certain way, so that you're not like, so that you don't do everything, so you don't put yourself in bad situations.
Okay.
It's because you actively avoid things, which helps for that. And then you got to be envious in a way because it strives you to achieve what you want. And you also have to be happy because happiness is pretty much the ultimate goal for everything. But you also have to be sad to help realize how important happiness is. And that's what the sorrow child realizes. And upon realizing this, he basically just goes, fuck this shit, and goes back to the sorrow world, where he lives having that knowledge of happiness. And he lives as he takes over and becomes the king of Sorrowland.
Okay.
Because he has an understanding of happiness and is able to bring both to the table.
Okay.
And because everyone is so blinded by the fact that they only want joy, no one wants sorrow, that no one even invades sorrow at all. Everyone just goes to joy and fucks joy up. And sorrow just sits there with sorrow and joy at this point, because no one wants both. Everyone wants happiness, no sorrow. Whereas a sorrow child realizes that sorrow and happiness are needed together.
Okay.
So, the story ends with the sorrow child's mother putting him to bed after realizing that
So he's king.
he is king, but he's a kid. He's a kid.
He still gets tucked in by his mother.
He's
Okay.
a king. He's tucked in. He's tucked in by his mother, who then turns out.
I thought he grew up.
No.
No, he's still a kid.
No, he's still a kid.
Don't know how he got to be
No,
king.
okay. Cut. He did grow up. He did grow up, and he
Still got
became
tucked in by his
and
mother.
he became king. Is flashback to the beginning
Oh, okay.
when he came back from that world in the first place. When
Nice
he was a
literary
kid.
device.
Yeah, I know, right? And that was planned all along. And and he was put to bed by his mother, and his mother said, "Go to bed, my little sorrow. Hang on, go to bed, my little sorrow. Later rest your heavy head. Don't you know their time is borrowed by the happy tears you shed?"
Have you already written that?
No, no, that was the 4 lines of a poem I was going to write at one point, never did.
Okay.
Good
Awesome.
work.
Good work, guys. Good work.
Mine wasn't so much funny as depressing and
Where was
metaphorical.
David's bit in your story?
No, it's just one
Just
from
going around the circle.
the last one, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought.
Does it have to be from everyone?
I don't know.
Okay, well, there you go. So your one was obviously the
village.
mini village.
And this can be a
Your one
bloodshot
can be
child.
the human body,
Yeah.
white blood
Yeah.
cells.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. Sorry,
Sorry.
that charge.
Okay, that was 1 hour 50 we've done.
Yes.
It's
Winning.
long.
It's the finale though.
So yeah, that is the finale. Now we play the end song for a long
A
time.
while now, yeah.
Yeah.
A little while.
So yeah, we're gonna do a Halloween special.
Yep.
A Halloween. We're gonna do a Christmas special, Christmas, and an Easter special, and then we're gonna start season 2 next summer. So it's been fun, I guess.
Yep.
Season 1. We'll try and improve. I think this episode went really well.
Yeah.
I'm happy with this episode. I think some of the early ones were a bit slow, a lack of energy, but I think ultimately
We're getting there.
we're improving.
Yeah.
It's been an improved
Yeah.
season.
It's good. I like this episode. So, yeah.
Au revoir.
Thanks for listening. If you have been listening, if you haven't, then well, fuck you, because you can't hear us anyway. And
Au revoir.
enjoy. What have we done? Really, we've seen copious amounts of shit from
Yeah.
Lucas Cake over here.
We've heard. Yeah. You've heard copious amounts of shit. From
Yes, we've heard copious
Yeah.
amounts of shit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. we've also
bullshit and a couple of
we've also.
facts.
Do you think we've taught you enough about sort of films and stuff?
Yes.
That you're getting more into
I'm
it.
understanding more.
Like
Yeah.
the Basketball Diaries was your highest rated,
Yeah.
so I assume that's your favourite out of all the ones you saw.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's
House
getting
Castle
you?
was second.
Do you reckon that's getting you? Insomnia was last. Do you reckon that's getting you? Do you reckon that's getting you more like into drama films, more into
Yeah.
dramatic, sad
I'll watch
stuff?
some films. I saw they had a library at the university with
Yeah,
films,
yeah.
so I'll be
That's
there.
good. That's good. Yeah. So I think Amateur Hour has just been my rambling about random shit that I've done.
Fuck it, rambles. Yeah.
But if you've enjoyed it, good. If you haven't, I don't really care anyway. But I think this one was quite fun. We might continue to do this story time.
Yeah, I think we should.
Room 101 started ages ago. That was pretty good.
It's
but
pretty good.
It didn't last very
But
long.
no,
because we ran
it
out
didn't
of
need
ideas.
that long to
I had
honest.
loads of stuff, but you two.
No.
It got kind of boring. In
Yeah.
my opinion. We were just basically just complaining.
Yeah.
Grumpy old men, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. And then we had classic covers, which I am very proud of. I think that's a very good idea. But we need to come up with better covers. House of the Rising Sun, good. Not better covers, sorry, better songs.
Yeah.
We need to come up with better songs to do because they don't really have much to say about them. So yeah,
Yeah, it's been fun.
it's been fun. Been a few laughs, few tears, few arguments, few bullshit, few anger, few wanting to punch each other in the face.
But we made it to the end.
We made it to the end of season 1. So yeah,
Get ready for season 2.
get ready for the Halloween special's coming
Okay.
up first.
And then the Christmas special.
Okay, and then these.
Then he's special.
Yeah.
And then season 2.
Then season 2. So yeah, thank you.
There's a lot to
for,
look forward to.
for listening. I have patented it, so you can't. Steal
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been patented.
You can't physically steal this. You can. I think you can probably take the rough idea, but you can't take most of it.
If we see it, we'll take it down.
Well, no,
We will find a way.
If you do something like Hello Nobody, then we'll take it down.
Yeah.
If you do a radio show, I think we can probably then get away with that because
Yeah.
it's not really that.
We'll give them that.
But we are the first ones that've done it. So
we
there
are
you
the
go.
founding fathers.
We are the founding fathers. That's what I wanted for this. I wanted it to become a big thing. I didn't want it just to be us. I wanted to loads of people to start the radio things because I think it's a really cool idea. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've been watching,
If you haven't,
listening,
you'll
really,
be watching anyway.
watching. Thank you for everyone we've used. You're
Yeah, big
amazing.
thank
I
you to them.
Can't
Yeah.
believe you let us use you. And
Yeah.
because let's be honest, we're not the best advertisement ever. but you know, very very amazing music. I'm surprised we actually got as much as we did.
Yeah.
Like, when I came with the idea, I thought it was just gonna be really shit stuff. Like those poor like annoying people that think they're amazing and are terrible. But no, we've got
Justin Bieber.
yeah.
Just slip just
But
leave it in there.
we've gotten
We've got some
really
very
amazing
good people.
in
Yeah.
there, yeah. I mean, all of them have been
All of them,
amazing
yeah.
already.
I've enjoyed all of them.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. I guess goodbye from Ink. Also
Bye
known
for
as-
now.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah. Until Halloween, which
Until-
isn't that far
Until
away. really.
October, yeah.
Yeah.
Just in a month.
Not a long to wait.
Yeah.
Goodbye from Ink, also known as Joel.
Goodbye from Cake, also known as Lucas.
And goodbye from Saggy, also known as David.
Saggy tits.
Yeah.
Really.
Alright, okay. So this is the last song ever. No, it's the last song for a while. Called Falling by Chris Weiland, I think. Weiland.
Let's have a look.
Weiland.
Probably be a V, yeah. So
How
probably
many
violent.
How many times have you got people's names wrong?
I don't know.
Like a lot.
We'll do a compilation of all the words you
I
got
think we
wrong.
should, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's violent.
it's a very cool song anyway.
Okay.
And a fitting outro for season 1.
Yes.
Thank you and good night. Yeah.
Please now, let me ask you one more favor. I'd like to play it safer, but you don't hear a sound. Hey there, can you hear what I'm saying? For once, can we stop playing and try to work it out? I think we're moving way too fast now, but I can't tell you somehow we will fall off the edge. I don't know if I have the strength to go again. We're moving up and down, falling all around, and I don't know if I have the strength to go again. We're moving up and down, falling all around. We're falling all around. Hey now, we're moving in the wrong direction. There's There's always an exception, that means nothing will change. Hey now, the world has started spinning, and you just can't stop grinning, and then we fall apart. I think we're moving way too fast now, but I can tell you somehow we will fall off the edge. I don't know if I have the strength to go again, moving up and down, falling all around, and I don't know if I have the strength to go again, moving up and down, falling all around. We're falling all around. Strength to go again, moving up and down, falling all around, and I don't know if I have the strength to go again, moving up and down, falling all around. We're falling all around. Oh, I don't think that I have the time to try again.